stuff like that. But she can like think, you know, normally. And so like, so she like in a way like her actual self is back now. Just with a lot of like side effects and like physical side effects and stuff like that. But you know, thinking wise and emotional wise, she's like pretty solid now, which is great. Because she hasn't really been like that for like most of my life. So like, you know, when that happened, I just felt like it was really cute because like she's not the type, she's, you know, this is where I get it from. She's not the type to be like, oh, it's okay, sweetie, everything's gonna be okay, I'm here for you, you're brave, you're courageous, you're gonna be okay, I believe in you, anything you want, I will be. She's not that kind of mom. You know what she did? Before this entire scenario happened, I was like, Mom, I'll treat you out to eat, I haven't seen you in a while, like let's go to this restaurant and I'll treat you, you know, like I got my paycheck, let me treat you. When I broke down in front of her and cried like a baby and was like, Mom, you know, she was like, she didn't know what to do. She didn't even know why, like, you know, because I was like too busy crying and not explaining things. And so like, you know what she did? She like pulled out her purse. And you know, she's not able to work or anything, but like she does get like, I guess you could call it like disability funds. Like it's not a lot, but it is something. But she saves up, right? So like she pulls out like a wad of cash, which is like all the disability funds that she's saved up throughout this year. And she's like, let me pay for lunch today. I love my mom so much. I really feel like, oh my god, like I need to see her more often. Oh my god, she's so awkward. I just like start falling like, Mom, my life falling apart. Like she didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to say. She didn't know what's going on. You know, she's awkward, you know, and that's why I'm awkward too. Like she definitely gave me the awkward genes or whatever. She just fucking pulls out a wad of cash. It's not even that. It's like there's like at least like 10 100 bills, okay? And she's just like, oh, let me pay for lunch today. Like as soon as she said that, I like stopped crying and just like laughed my ass off. And then I was able to calm down a bit and like, you know, tell her what's been going on. And she's just like, I know, she said, she actually gave me some really good advice, which is like, you know, she said, I don't know how to translate this. Hold on, let me think. She said, you know, don't put, how do I translate it? It's hard. She basically just said, whatever's hurting you a lot, you know, all the things, like, not just the one thing, like the things that are hurting you right now, don't put it on your heart too much. That's just a translation from Chinese, you know. I don't really know how to translate. She's just like, basically it's what I think too. It's just like, no matter how hurt you are, you can feel the hurt and you will feel it, but you cannot let it like take control. Like you cannot go so deep. Like don't let yourself drown in it. Like if you let yourself drown in all that sorrow and misery, like completely drown you, you will lose yourself. You will lose yourself in the sense that, yeah, you can make yourself sick, like physically, mentally, you know. That's kind of usually the case for a lot of people. And she's like, there's one thing you just need to remember is like, you will feel hurt and, you know, it will take time to heal. And, you know, you might carry this for the rest of your life or stuff like that. But don't ever let it, like, completely drown you, you know? Right now, it was, well, before, I guess, it was more like, you know, I was gasping for air, okay? If I had to put an analogy, it's like the ocean, right? I'm in the ocean, and I'm gasping for air, like, because I can't swim. I'm like, I can't breathe. And that's the struggle, right? That's the struggle. Like, I'm trying to get out of the ocean, and I'm gasping for air. And it's gonna be like that. That's me hurting, right? But if I give up, and I completely allow myself to, like, be engulfed by this ocean, I will just go down, and I will never go up. So that's kind of what she means. I'm trying to just draw an analogy because it's really hard to sometimes like translate things because I'm stupid. But yeah, and she's like, you know, this is the time when you're the most hurt, this is the time where you have to you have to open your mind more than usual, right? Just like open your mind, like look at your friends. Who can you go to like, you know, talk about, you know, get some things off your chest. Look at your family. Like, you can spend more time with them. Just, even if there's nothing to do, like just sitting beside them and like, you know, it's different. And, you know, just look, because there's something. Just like if I have to bring back the ocean analogy, like let's say you're drowning. There must be a boat somewhere. Like swim somewhere. Swim in one direction. Look for a fucking boat. Look for a deflated life raft. I don't know. Look for, I don't know, land or something. Something. Just look. Just keep looking. You know, you have to like force yourself to broaden your horizon and perspective so that you can find something to hold on to. And that's literally the advice that she gave me. Some fucking pretty solid advice. My mom has... I have not felt this way about my mom in a long time. I actually feel like... Not for the first time, but like, I feel like... In a long time, I haven't really had like my mom be a mom. Not in the sense of like she wasn't a mom, like a good mom before or something, but more like just in a like a nurturing mom. So, and then, you know, that was the thing that one of the things that I kind of held on to. I was like, wow, in my moment of despair, my mother of all people is giving me advice, and you know, she's choosing to like take care of me, you know? And I will not take that for granted. Like my mom going through all that shit and being unable to do many things because of it now is choosing to be a mother to me, which means that I need to realize that and, you know, pick myself back up so I can you know, continue to protect her and all the other lovely people in my life. So yeah, that was kind of like she basically threw me a life jacket in a way.